The NLC Harmattan School Program is a Congress Education Department initiative that operates within the context of the Congress education policy, which seeks to build awareness among the working class as a prerequisite for attaining a social change that could deepen democracy and build a more equal society. The 19th edition, with the theme Building Workers' Skills for Policy Engagement, the NLC President, Comrade Joe Ajero, was represented by the Congress Vice President Benjamin Anthony, said that the program seeks to review the national workers' models in responding to the new emerging challenges in the world of work and also developing skills for experienced workers on effective advocacy, promoting policy through working with stakeholders to have an impact on policy at the local, state and federal levels.
We must develop mechanisms to monitor and evaluate our policies and programs to know how impactful they have been on our members.
The NLC President also called on the IMO state government to pay up salaries and call back all victimized workers to their job.
The recent assault on workers and their leaders in IMO state poses a grave threat to freedom of association. The only thing that can assuage our pains is for the IMO state government to address all labor issues and return the so-called ghost workers to their jobs, pay all outstanding salaries and pensions, and call back all victimized workers to their jobs.
In their separate solidarity messages, the country director of International Labour Organization, Vanessa Falla, and the resident representative of Frederick Albert Stiflung says workers' education is necessary for the development of a framework to ensure decent working conditions for the global changing economy.
For Africa, we looked at the Centenary Declaration. The member states and the social partners said these are going to be the priorities for us as the continent. And those 7 priorities remain the focus of our interventions here in the continent. And I'm very happy that even with the midterm review, we saw some contribution, very meaningful and impactful contributions from the workers in terms of implementing some of those priorities. All of them really aiming towards achieving and accelerating achievement of the decent work agenda, but also promoting social justice in our continent.
NFES works on standing for its values, social justice, freedom and democracy. And we are happy that with NLC we have a very strong partner with whom we can continue this struggle. Have done so for the past years and will certainly also do so in the future. I'm particularly happy to be here today because the Harmattan School is a very important event and we as NFES are proud to have supported it also in the past, and we will continue to support it in the future.
Other members insisted that the capacity building of workers is necessary to reposition workers to the global change which requires their participation.
What you don't know will not help you, but what you know will empower you. So this school, this activity is very important for labor, for workers, because it's going to build capacity. It's about knowledge production. It's going to help them to understand the workings of the union. It's going to help them to understand the environment in which the trade unions exist, the socioeconomic and political realities in which unions operate, and the workings of government. And to that extent, therefore, give them the enablement to be able to engage government.
The truth is we are trying to build our capacity to be in a position to engage policies. We've always had the challenge of people wondering, you want to engage policies, they say you're being political. But we need to engage policies for the life of work, for the life of the worker also, for the world of work. Because most of these policies end up impacting on the worker. So getting the ability to engage them, to know how to grapple with them, will be in the interest of the worker.
Solidarity, solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the union be so strong.
The 5 days engagement is to build the capacities of Nigerian workers and members of the trade union for the strategies in policy making. But there are some questions that have been raised at the panel discussions. If government does not prioritize the welfare of these workers, can the policy making engagement really work? These are the issues and some concerns of Nigerian workers. The facilitators are to take part in seeing how they can actually instill in the workers, Nigerian workers, the necessary skills they have to know on the policies of government, what government are doing, their part as workers in promoting this. Edik and Michael reporting.
Follow us on our social media handles at Oweleketv. Visit our website at www.oweleket.tv for a thrilling journey. Oweleketv, rising star at the fairground.